gentlemen, welcome to Intrepid Dawn. Captain Katarn here. Let's get started. So, first of all, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Let me check something real quick because it looks like everything's okay. Oh, got some bleed through. There we go. It's always a Star Citizen stream if it doesn't run correctly, right? Alright, so I was just in here in Star Citizen, and I thought there's a new patch that hit tonight, and I was working on the cinematic, and I need a break, because the cinematic isn't going to go out tomorrow, it's just not ready, and I don't want to put out a poor quality thing, so I thought maybe we'd jump in here, because the new patch had something very interesting. So Teach's is in now, and it's a part of the mechanic, and we should, in theory, be able to rent the ship, so I'm going to take a ride out there, and we're going to check it out together. Should be fun, because what's going on, everybody in the chat? Nubo, good to see you. Black Bear Music, see you as well. Sonic Luke, hey. Sorry about the late night part of the stream. Now, this is one of the bugs that I've encountered in here, because I'll show you it. It's not really a big deal, it's just frustrating for a second. You get out of bed, right? And you go do anything, and maybe it's not gonna do it this time, but it kept teleporting me back into bed. It would do it 3 times in a row. And then I was fine, but this time it looks like, I've broken free. I'm free of my chains. Let's switch over to the game. There we go. Also, the settings should be a little better. I went down to 30 frames per second for the stream. Let me know if there's any real issues there. If it's freezing or anything, that's just my game right now. This patch seems to be a little bit better, but it's not perfect. Oh wow, that doesn't look good at all. Shit. Okay, well, let me fix it. I see that you guys are lagging behind. This is also a test of new settings that I put in. So what do we learn from this? Don't do that. Okay, try that. That should be better. Let me look around real quick. All right. I think that's good. Also, change the scene real quick. Oh, that's much better. There we go. Now we have a nice smooth stream. Sweet. Okay, so we found settings that work. Yay. Alright, let's go over here. I'm gonna take, now I got a few new options on here. Unfortunately, I crashed this, and it kind of looks like, based on this was either an error or they only wanted you to ever have one of these. I could try to track it. Still out there, being rendered in the verse somewhere. I kind of got out of it in the middle of space around Port Olisar, and I left it there. So I don't think I can get it back, but the new Mustang is actually really cool. I'm gonna get one just so that I can do content with it. I really like the way it looks. We're gonna get a Hornet F7C. And we're going to jut out to Delamar as quickly as we can. Go to Levski to go to Teach. It's right there. See that? Anvil Hornet F7C. It looks like they gave me access to a Super Hornet as well, which is the 2-person Hornet, which is okay. I mean, I could show it to you, but I don't have another person because Georgie, bless his heart, is not... streaming with me today because he's just downloading for tomorrow. So tomorrow we have a big, I guess technically today, we have a big Star Citizen event going on. So get another stream for that. Sorry about that if that's too much. We're going to be doing racing and just general like multiplayer fun stuff with my Praxis group. Who's the second chair for? Well, okay. That's actually a good question. So that is in the event that Georgie decides to face cam with me, I can actually put his image there, and it can look like we're both in the Falcon together, or any of my guests or something like that. All they would have to do is give me their image, you know, via Skype or something else, and then I can put it there in my broadcasting software. I think that would be really kind of cool. All right. Let's go ahead and turn on the Super Hornet, which is very X-Wing like. Anytime I see these kind of struts, I think X-Wing. Your Astrom X, of course. All right, let's go ahead and launch. No. Nope. And we'll go third person so you guys can see what this looks like. kind of it's a Hornet. It kind of looks like B. And then whenever you put up the landing gear, you can switch out. Look at that, it retracts nicely up. Okay. That's another thing I just noticed too. Watch on the left side here, how the landing gear actually disappears there. That's not a bad thing. Like, I mean, you might say, oh, fidelity lost, but all that means is that I'm not rendering something that can't be seen, so it's a performance gain. I'm okay with that. I mean, I think they could probably smooth that out so that it's more congruent. Should be all right. All right, a lot of people on this server. You can see all these things are ships here. So let's buzz a couple of them real quick just to say hi. All right, there's one that we just flew past, and you can see this flight model is ridiculous. I can pretty much do anything. I can turn on a dime. You know, it's going to be much better once movements have consequence. Yeah, I just ran into that guy. Right. Set a route. We're gonna move out to Delamar. That route. All right, our weapons are on. You can see what they look like. They're ballistic cannons. Spool up our FTL drive. More of a weird T-wing. Yeah, well, I get that. I mean, it's probably what it looks like, but I always think the cockpit, like anytime I see those struts that come down in the front like this, that's very X-wing to me. Are you kidding? We didn't spool? All right, come on, spool it up. And jump. I always think it's really fun to watch it from the outside. All right, Jorgie. Good night, man. So we're going to be doing some racing with dragonflies in the verse. It should be a lot of fun. That's the goal. Here. Quantum. This is actually... This used to be the furthest that you could ever quantum. Now, planets are like 10 times, 15 times the size away from this. See me in there. Now, if I had face over IP on, which I don't, because I'm going to need a second webcam for that, since my webcam is going to my capture PC. You'd be able to see my things like that as I talk to you, which is something I want to do in the future. I have it here. I just have to set it. All right, we're here. And I need to wait the couple seconds for my quantum cooldown for my computers to come back online here. There we go. And now I can find Levski, because this planet rotates. Yep, it's never in the same place twice. There it is. All right, our hydrogen fuel has refueled, so we're going to go ahead and fly in there. That's going to be awesome. I get it. Technically, it's not an FTL drive, but as a Star Wars fan, I will never give up the jump to light speed moniker. And I apologize if that bothers you. And one of the things I would want more than anything is, you know, Disney to decide that they could print an absolute gold mine with something like this if it was Star Wars and start working on their own version, or license the tech from Robert Space Industries, or outright buy them out and have them make this, but that's a pipe dream. All right, so we're on our way down though. This asteroid, this is a giant asteroid. It doesn't really have an atmosphere, or at least a very thin one. And hopefully, like I usually say, in the future, we'll get some better waypoints here so I can actually see where I'm going. As long as I stay on this trajectory, I should get there. It's right in that valley. Right up ahead of us, you can see that there's a ship right there. Another one down here. There's a whole bunch of ships here, so you know I'm in the right place. Like the server is probably here most. All right, so we're coming in. I should start to slow down to get the ship under control for descent. I'm gonna land on the outskirts and see what's up. Hey, that's a fun thing. Hey there. Alright. Yep, we're gonna go right here, I think. Alright, so this looks like a perfect spot for me to put down. Let's go ahead and go landing gear out. Yeah, landing gear out, and we're down. Go ahead and power off the ship and jump out. Hello in the verse, what's going on? I don't know what that sound is. Maybe somebody else, I think somebody else left their engines on. And I'm hearing it. See, my ship's powered off. We're good to go. Alright. This is the new Citizen Con Mustang, minus a wing. It's like this guy had a rough time getting here. Minus 2 wings. He doesn't need any wings. He ripped those right off. I don't know what this guy did, but he ripped both of his wings off. Hilarious. Making improvements. That's what it's supposed to look like over there. But, yeah, this is what happens when you don't land it correctly and the physics are like, what are you doing? Wedging me in here like this? I can't figure it out. Oh. Alright, so a couple things. Airlocks now have lighting again. Subtle touch. I like them when they were dark, but that's fine. Go ahead and run down here. Also, performance is pretty decent here. Alright, so the good news is, it looks like I've got the stream settings set up a little better. The only thing is that we're still having a little bit of tearing, so I'll investigate that and how to make that better. Yeah. Alright, I can hear it. The elevator's working. I still hear that in the background, though. That sucks. I don't think I'll be able to get rid of it. Make sure that we're actually going to customs. Yeah, alright, here we are. Here's Teach's. This is what we want. We were just here this morning for the patch, I guess yesterday morning, and it was empty. But since it's considered a focus now of the testing, I'm really hoping that it's legit and I don't fall through the elevator this time. That would be just swell. Alright, you can see that the gray cat buggy that's been destroyed has made it out here. Here we go. That's kind of scary. That dude in his light. Just imagine if you were a bounty hunter. Chasing your target. My chair? You mean the chair behind me? There we go. Hey, what's going on, guys? Everybody's at Teach's. Huh? Do we have any ships here? It said in the patch notes that this is a... Damn it! They're all gone. Somebody's bought all the ships. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna have to change the title of this. I don't want people to think it's clickbait. Because I legitimately thought we were going to have ships in here. Alright, so it looks like it did yesterday morning, but we'll look at it real quick for anybody that missed that. This is going to be the new area, kind of like, I don't want to say a show-off, but like a showroom of ships. So you'll be able to see them and have their price on them. And you can kind of get an idea for what you're buying. I think there's also a rental option, too. Should be pretty nice. And I mean, like the ambience of this is pretty awesome. Like over there, that huge claw, that looks really cool. Probably a Squadron 42 asset. And that's the kind of the nice part about this. A lot of this probably came from Squadron 42 level design that's able to be plugged into Star Citizen pretty rapidly. You can see all of this exists because Squadron 42 has these super high detail areas. And that's really what the focus of the company is right now. Squadron 42 out the door. That's why sometimes people are like, Star Citizen's making no progress. No, I mean, the trailer for S42 really shows that that's what they're working. 2/3 of their employees, plus a little bit more, are actually working on that. Pretty crazy. Okay, so we'll have that here. So plan B, let's see if we can take a mission. Where's the game sound? Well, I mean, you can hear the game sound. There's not a whole lot to hear right now. All you hear is my breathing, running around. The game has dynamic combat music, so if I'm in a peaceful situation, it plays like little to no music. But if I am in a combat situation, it ramps up the intensity based on what's it's very interesting. I don't know if any other games do that. Pretty cool. I'm trying to get out of here. I wonder if I can get a room here, or if I have to pass through customs before my body gets bound here. Go up to custom. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it in the background. Go ahead and see, since I'm here, we can take this time to make myself look a little bit. Put on my top hat. Get the Voyager, the Pathfinder. Put on the Voyager. Oh no, I think I got sent back down. Really hope not. My fault, I missed the elevator because I was checking out my style. This is a well-dressed man right here with a very fine hat. Get the reference? Damn it, I'm at Teach's again. Let's go. Going to customs. All aboard. See this dude? What's going on, man? No, the eyebrows or the eyelashes are certainly kind of weird. They need to work on that, but even right now we have a good bit of differentiation in the face, but it's going to get pretty insane. They were showing how they overcame hey, Cassie P is now one of the Intrepid Elite joining. I think that you were number 7,100 exactly, so keep that. It's meaningful. All right, under maintenance, so they're gonna probably put in something else right there. That's kind of cool. All right, so we are through customs. We are at Levski. This is one of the places that the criminal underworld tends to hang out. I have an incoming call. How do I accept it? Looking at this. Oh no. Conversation has ended. This is kind of cool. So you can have face over IP calls. So whenever I get my webcam set up, you've probably seen it in the other Star Citizen videos. It'll actually do what my face is doing, and then it'll project that, and the other person will be watching that on their Mobi glass, right? And they'll see me, and it's a really cool tech. I mean, people were like, "Oh, why would you do that?" You know, 10 years ago, you would have said, why would you stream a video game? Why would you show your face? This is just like the next leap of that, and it's pretty cool to see that. One of those things, like, at first, new tech is always kind of like, do we need this or whatever, but I think it's really a cool thing. Alright, so we're gonna take the elevator down. I'm gonna see if I can get a mission from that girl. She's probably bugged. It said on there that they sometimes don't work. My mic is cutting out? No. My mic is probably just not close enough. Let me fix that, sorry. There's a pretty heavy noise gate on here because having two PCs now in this room that are chugging is kind of hard. Uh-oh. I may not be able to get out of here. I'd be stuck in the elevator. Probably kill myself. Alright. Oh, right in the face. There we go. Yeah, the mic is quite literally just off frame here. I think it's putting me back at Port Olisar. Oh, that's unfortunate. It'll take a second to load in. We should be looking at a loading screen right now, but we're not because we haven't been for the last couple patches on here. I don't know if they're testing something and want us to see, you know, how it's loading or what's going on. And I'm just gonna hard kill it. Hold on a second. Go ahead and go back. Alright, give me a second while I figure out how to kill this real quick, because I think it's... I hope you're having fun with the stream otherwise. One of those things. This is a this is an alpha, so if you're not interested in bug testing and things like that, it's not gonna be something that in the current state. I laugh at it because the bugs are sometimes hilarious, sometimes frustrating, certainly, but always fun. All right, coming back up now. It does load pretty darn quickly, and the nice part is that, like, with the new updates for optimization, it actually spreads itself out pretty much over all the cores. Like, people that had Threadrippers in this game now are getting insane performance. Now, I mean, it's a $1,700 CPU itself, but it's usually used for things like video encoding, but the optimizations that they made to the game scales on the cores so well that they're having a good time with that. I don't know if I want to go to the last recovered instance. We're gonna say no. I don't want to go to that. Yeah, and let's see, what time is best? USA probably has the least amount of people on it. We'll go there. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, after all, almost. Alright, so while we're loading in there, let me back over here. Okay, there we are. Now I can see you guys. Thanks for your patience. And we're back. Alright, I'm trying to get away from it as quick as I can. Nice, I didn't rubber band back. The server is much better. Performance is good. Alright. Let's do something different. Let's see what's available for me. Delivery, need my package found. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we'll do that. So I have to go to... Alright, so I have to go to Kovalek Station, get a package, and take it to Levski. Accept the offer. What else do we have? Mercenary, Yellow's Asteroids, not so much. Security threat. around Korea. And what else do we have? ECN alert. There's a ship in distress. I could go check that out. What else can we do? Delivery a light touch. Private sender wants me to take a package to Selen, which is actually, I think that's where we're going. Let me just double check real quick. Their star map. Because Korea is Delmar? Yeah. Okay, so it's not Daymar. Alright, so we want anything that's Daymar based to try to do our best. We can do this investigation. That's also there. So both of them are Kovalex shipping. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? Anything else that is decent? I think that's fine. Now it's going to be all about choosing the right ship. We have go to Kovalex. Any other? Okay. Go to Kovalex. Now we might need a ship that can carry cargo, which makes it a little bit more tricky. So I think we're gonna take a freelancer. It's the best option between having the ability to actually put something in the ship and having decent maneuverability and firepower until they change the flight model. Not sure how it's gonna look afterwards. DO2. Alright, I have to take these off too. This is killing me. My Geordie LaForge glasses won't be here till next week, unfortunately. Shapeways had some problems with them, but they're sending them out. Oh, the blood rushing back into my temples. Amazing. You don't know how good it feels to feel normal until you don't, and then it's pretty scary, really. Hey, what's going on, PDD? Alright, so we're gonna go to Kovalex. This is our freelancer. Do a quick lap around it so you can see what it looks like. It is a entry level-ish. Your health is low. How's my health low? I think I'm gonna die. Oh, I don't have a spacesuit on. Yeah. I just totally went outside and suffocated. Oops. My bad. Won't that be nice when we have planets with oxygen and stuff, so we don't have to worry about such trivial or such things as that? Let's go ahead and let's put on the red stuff. Okay. We'll equip that. Weapons. We should have weapons for this. So I will take a Devastator energy shotgun, red one. Sidearm number 2. Probably be a pistol. I'll take my gold-plated pistol. I'm a badass. Alright, so we have a devastated energy shotgun, so we need a battery for that. And we also need something from a pistol. Okay. Now, armor or helmet, we'll put on the red stuff. We'll do everything to match. Actually, that is a really cool bug. I think that looks even more scary. If the only thing you could see was a mouth, I'd be a little freaked. The arms, we got our Voyager arms. Torso and the legs are probably coming next 2 months as subscriber rewards. Go ahead and save those changes and equip. Okay, so now when we look at ourselves, I'm not going to die in space. Well, I mean, I probably still will. Not going to die from asphyxiation because I was stupid. So the moral of the story here is do not drink and space. It doesn't end well for you, probably. Alright. I gotta hurry up. That ship is gonna disappear. It wouldn't be one of my streams if I didn't kill myself in some really funny way. Alright, so we're going to do 2 missions while we're at Kovalex, and we're also going to kill anybody that we see. Because everybody else in the universe is a threat to me. I can't allow that. So we're opening up the Freelancer in the back. Like I said, this is kind of an entry-level cargo ship. Oh, that scared me. Oh, I don't like that at all. Hopefully they fix that. It's the mesh of the ship, like, must be a problem with the physics grid. Turn on the light real quick so you can see it. This is the cargo bay. There is a turret at the top for defense, so you can do that. It can hold a crew of 4 in terms of bunks, but quite literally there's stations for 5 with the turret. It has a nice little, you know, a bridge that's actually pretty cool. I'll turn off my lights so that people don't bitch about it. Get in here. Get power on the ship. There we go. System's on, so now we can lock the ship so that nobody else can get into it. And engine on. Good. Now we can take a look at it in third person and you can really see what it looks like. There's me for scale. And I'm just going to lift off gently. Gear up. Go. All right. Go ahead and set our route for Kovalex. Lock those gimbals. Now it also has some pretty big guns on it too, just in case we need to protect ourselves. So that's nice. Like there are different versions of this ship that will have more armaments. Like there's a missile boat version of this ship. There's a extended cargo version of this ship, and there's a part of the ship that's like exploration based where it sacrifices most of its cargo for huge fuel tanks so you can find new things. So that'll be kind of fun. See how that works. All right, so we're preparing for the jump to 0.2% of light speed if you want me to be all accurate, but I prefer to say hyperspace. What? What? System failure. What just happened? My ship powered off. That's awesome. I probably hit the wrong button. That would be an awesome bug though, if that's intended, that's cool too. Be like the Falcon. No light speed? Especially if I was like using that to guarantee that I get away from pirates and all of a sudden my thing just went doo. System failure or something. I think I screwed up. What's going on, Ecumenopolis? Death of a spaceman, indeed. Yeah. This spaceman will probably have to deal with that pretty soon. Alright, so we're gonna go to Kovalex. Right. There's a station out here, it's about 250 kilometers away. We're just gonna make a micro jump over there. And what's really cool is I have a built-in joystick to my desk. I have an X56 that I've built into the base of the desk, so I can have my joystick quite literally right next to my keyboard and my mouse right next to it without having a huge issue. It's one of the best things I've ever done to play space games, so I'll probably make a video about that fairly soon. Okay, somebody else is here, so that's gonna be kind of an issue. Let's see, what ship did they bring? That'll tell me a little bit about them. They brought a Constellation, and somebody's here with a Roach, which is a RSI, so we have at least 2 people inside. I have to be super hostile when I go into these, because otherwise, you know, somebody else will be with me. You just never know people's intentions out here, especially because there's no consequence really for anything. I'm gonna leave my ship right here, kind of nestled in there. That's a good place for it. I like the marking on the side of the ship. I wonder if that's... I just never noticed. Alright, good to go. I'm gonna go out this door, and I'm gonna shut it behind me too, so that somebody can't steal the ship. I am also leaving it on, so that it has shields, in case I get attacked. Alright, there we go. Now we're pulling out our gun. We have a Devastator energy shotgun, which is good for close range. It's pretty much a one-hit kill, or at least it used to be. Used to use it. If I see somebody here, I may shoot them. Couple places that could be. Now the tail here is actually shown through these missions messages. Locate owner's personal. Now, it's very possible these other people are doing the same mission, and if they are, then I won't get paid. The other reason, shoot people. And that and I enjoy. Yeah, unless they killed themselves and left their ships here. There's 2 people here, so I gotta be really careful. Airlocks do work, yes. Uh-oh. It says do not tamper. But I wanna tamper. I still haven't found them. I'm freaking out about these people that are here. Because normally, there's the package. Alright. Go get it. I'll go get it and take it back to my ship, and then I'll come back and complete the private eye mission. Although I wonder if it will, if I get the package, I wonder if it'll show everybody else as being on my ship. So they attack me. Because if they blow up my ship, the package will be probably in space. There it is. Woo! 0G is so much fun. So I have the package now. Problem with this is I can't shoot with the package. It's really unfortunate. So I need to get out of here ASAP. I'm a sitting duck. Would be a time that I don't really want to run into anybody. Alright, we have it. Man, the Freelancer looks awesome. Sitting there in the silhouette like that. Doesn't that look cool? Just trying to get the... Okay. Do I still have the package yet? All I want to do, get in. Okay. Okay. Getting in with the package killed me. What's going on, Captain Peace? Alright, we'll go out there. We'll go back. Yeah, because you're not supposed to go through that door with cargo. So what I should have done is dropped it. And then gone through there, but... I didn't think it would kill me. I think that's great. Let's see. Let's just take the Valkyrie. It's a new ship. I'm happy about it. Happy to own it for the moment, because I'll probably melt it. What I do. Just push my money that I already gave them around to whatever is my whim of the day. Essentially. I haven't bought ships in a while. I just pretty much use my store credit to do whatever. Alright, so we'll go back. We'll get that crate. And we'll be okay. Man, that sucked. Alright. Now the Valkyrie is actually pretty awesome. I'm real excited to show you guys this. If you haven't seen it before. No! It's broken. As busted as could be. Damn it. I was having this problem with the 300i too. Maybe they don't want us flying it right now. Oh, sorry, the 600i. Alright, plan C. I mean, this is the this is what happens whenever you're in a test, that you get an incremental build essentially every day. Some things break, some things are fixed. Bugs that were fixed return. Software development. Take the Herald. No, I'd have to claim it. 325i. I'm getting that as a loaner ship for something, because I don't... those. Do that instead. DO2. Alright, fingers crossed. I've got a good feeling about this. It's probably there. Probably works. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Feels very Star Wars-y like that. That's a legitimate term, by the way, Star Wars-y. Now here's the deal. We're just going out there to retrieve my other ship. Now, if we were in the universe, I wouldn't want to have two ships out here because I wouldn't be able to save them. So what I would do instead is ask a friend to give me a ride. But since I don't really inherently trust anyone here, that's different. This is a 325i. It's an interceptor class vessel. A little bit higher end. You can see that the materials are different than the other ships. So it's supposed to mimic a, you know, like a luxury fleet. This would, on a really like well-to-do world, this would be what their police force would use essentially. Kind of like, you know, if you go to Europe or something, their police vessel or fleet is Mercedes-Benz, you know, whereas here we have Ford. Lock the ship. Go ahead, engine on. Flight ready. You can see like the way that the origin is set up is very different. You know, it's pretty nice. Go ahead and go up. All right, I'll show you the ship from the outside. Now it's essentially a giant engine with guns. It is a very good looking ship though. Give it that. Go. All right. So I need to set the jump now as we're going back. Set a route. Okay. Ah! My bad. Okay, good thing we didn't die. It's a pretty resilient ship. I was in look mode and then I gave it thrust, and that didn't work very well. Okay, we gotta go get the package. I gotta figure out where the heck. There it is. Alright, now this ship has had some issues with its overlay. Like you can see right now, I can't see it, but I know it's there. So I could hear it spooling, so I can still do it, even though I couldn't see it telling me that we were ready for quantum. Is that a new star map? It might be a little different. Yeah, no, it definitely looks cool. Looking up here, see, that's the other thing too. You can see really well in this. This is kind of like, put it in Star Wars terms, this would be like the A-wing. Where's the Kovalex shipping hub? There it is. There you go. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I can do it just by hearing. I don't need it there. Maybe it's showing up on a different screen somewhere that I can't tell. I don't know, or maybe it's just bugged and not fixed yet. Either way, okay. What did we learn from this? Go in and open the ship correctly. And in 0G, I can actually probably put the package in the ship too. Hold on, where's the package? Did it fall away? I wonder if it's in the ship. You can hear the other person's ship over there. Their engines are still on. Where the hell did my ship go? I've lost my orientation. This happens in space. No up. Okay, there it is. In front of us. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna power it off. Shields are off, so I'm a sitting duck right now. Shutting it down. Alright. Go. Open up the door. Now both sides of this open. Kind of neat. You can get on either way. But yeah, you could actually bring cargo into that from 0G. You couldn't do it, I don't think, from the ground. But if you went to retrieve something, you could do it. And you could probably throw the cargo out of the thing. So that would probably work as well. The question is, will this ladder kill me? How long am I streaming for? Till I get bored. It might. It hasn't. Okay. Well, that's good, but the bad news is I don't see the package anywhere. So even though it says deliver the crate, I don't have the crate. So I think this mission is probably... Oh, there's the cargo. It's 583 kilometers away. Okay. Alright, so we gotta take the Freelancer to go get that. Let's do this. This is a rescue mission. We're rescuing that cargo. It's half a click away. I could actually fly there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fly there. That'll be fun. Unless... Okay, there we go. Now that'll be boring as all hell. That is a lot farther away than I thought it was. I don't move nearly as fast as I used to. Yeah, see, like, this is 100 and... See how I'm moving closer to that 192? I don't really believe that, because look. Should be moving at the same rate. If I get 100 meters away from that in the same span, why am I, Look, I'm 170 meters away. How come I'm not getting any closer to that cargo? Yeah, I don't trust it. Let's go take the Freelancer. But the Origin does look pretty cool there. I left it locked, so if anybody takes it, they can't do anything with it. But it is, it's there in case I want to come back for it. Alright, we'll take the Freelancer. Fire it up. Now, this is kind of a problem. I don't have the rear thrusters bound. There we go. Oh, 500 kilometers. Did it fall down to the surface? This is okay. That's awesome because what happened? I don't know if you guys have ever seen the trailer for last year's, 2 years ago, CitizenCon. But one of the things that they showed off was a caterpillar being destroyed, and the crate went all the way down from there into the atmosphere, or onto the planet. So I think that this crate is on the planet. That's so cool. We're gonna go find it. So to make this easier, because that's gonna still take a long time, let me see if there's anywhere I can jump to. I can jump directly to the cargo. I like that. Okay, calibration, ready. And quantum to the cargo. And think that the cargo would get a beacon, but I'm okay with that. Oh, yeah, it didn't. Alright, anything else that's closer? There we go. You can do that at least. If I go there, I only have 200 kilometers or 200 meters. What's over here? Jubin, same thing. We'll just do this one. Okay. Oh no, if we have to go all the way around the planet, I probably screwed up. Let's see. Unless I'm tracking somebody else that has it. I wonder if somebody took the package after I was done. I'm pretty sure it's on the other side of the world. Yep. Get out of atmosphere so I can jump over to OM1 over there and kind of circumnavigate the planet now. We can use these jump points to move around. That one. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. This will take us back. It'll get us close enough and then I'll bring us in. But this will be really cool. So if I can actually complete this mission after having screwed it up so much that my package somehow ended up on the surface of the planet, I'll be pretty satisfied. Or, if it's still not here, I'm going to say it's probably at the center of the planet and it bugged out and I lost. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. Alright. Unfortunate, but informative. Go ahead and go back to Oval X. Route. Alright, now there's another mission I can do here where I was gathering the evidence for the Widower, and I'll make sure that she's on there so you can hear it as well. Oh, and crash. Sometimes it's frustrating. It's frustrating to test games. We'll verify real quick. But you know what I can do that I know works? Let's do some Arena Commander if it's not disabled. Can do that, or Yeah, we can do that. I can practice some dogfighting. I mean, like I said, the flight model is kind of garbage, but it's... If we go into Arena Command... Ship customization. I just want to see what I have available to me. Select rent ship. Okay. So we can do it here. It doesn't show up in the game, though. They're saying from the front end, so I guess... What can we do? I kind of want to... Aegis Dynamic. I'm gonna rent this ship. The Aegis Gladius Valiant. It didn't load correctly. They're still working on that. This is new. This is the first time I've seen this screen. So we'll go ahead and rent that ship. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it doesn't give me any of my rec. Damn it. I've got like 3 million rec because I've been a subscriber for like 3 years. Okay. Well, that's cool though. At least we're seeing that there's progress there. Should be able to select the ships I actually have. Here we go. I do have a Valkyrie, or I do have a stuck. Oh no, are we crashed again? No, I mean I specifically have it like this because I want to show the Millennium Falcon, the kind of look I'm going for. All right, I think we crashed again. All right. Also, I'm pretty sure Arena Commander is not in the scope of the testing. I'm just screwing around. I want to do something different. And this wallpaper in the background here. That, Eric, I can't wait for. I think everybody's excited about that. It's one of the coolest ships out there. I mean, I could do the green screen because I have a green screen that puts me in front of the Falcon backdrop. Like, obviously my room doesn't look like the Millennium Falcon. Although that would be... We're on to something here. Yeah, we're on to something here. If I were to ever make enough money, I would build my studio so that I'm actually sitting in the Falcon all the time, so it's not a green screen. That's it. You found it. All right, let's just go single player, Vandal Swarm. We'll do Vandal Swarm. No, let's do a race. I don't race in a while. Classic race. Map. Defford Link. I don't know how long it is. Select rent ship. Let's see. I think the 325i is pretty decent. Okay. Of the ones that they gave me, actually no, I have a Merlin. Let's fix that. There we go. Now this is a racing ship. Now this is kind of cool. Like I said, this will change with the flight model, and racing may become really skilled again. That'll be fine. Here we go. Alright, so basically what you do is you fly through the checkpoints. But it's not as easy as you might think, because the ships have mass and momentum. I'm sure that there's ways to be better about that. And the other thing too is you need to know where they all are, which is kind of hard sometimes. And not run into anything. And they turn on a dime kind of, but not really. Like this ship is really good for racing. And this flight model is really broken. I don't remember it being this easy just to like turn and get there. I think they might have... Whoa. Now I don't know where to go. Shit. There's 2 sets of markers. Where is it? Okay. It's over there. You have to go through the right way too, or it doesn't count. Ah! Just ran into it. See, that's the problem if you don't know the course. And now I'm away from the guide markers, so I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. And I'm trying to get control of the ship. It's stuck. Is it stuck on a surface? It must be. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, and we're gonna crash. Thank you, Captain Peace. Yeah, no, I totally appreciate it. Everything that I... Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. You need to yell at me. I'm gonna have to get this Valkyrie disrespect button so that you guys can be like, scene, switch it. You know? I apologize. I should have had that in full screen. But we'll try it again, and this time I won't miss the checkpoints and we'll be doing well. And I want to show you guys my setup here too on my desk, because I think that it's really helpful to getting the maximum out of this. Try this again. Thank you very much for being patient with me during this. Now tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern time, we are doing another Star Citizen stream, but this is going to be a multiplayer stream. I'm going to be playing with about 4 or 5, maybe 6 or more of my squadron mates. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do some race, like in-game ground racing, shooting each other and stuff like that. I'm going to go kind of slow in this one because I want to learn the course, and then we'll see if I can push it on the next lap. So far, so good. We can rotate into the turn to get a better turn. Alright, so this one is a left-hand turn. There it is. Okay, and now it says go up. Alright, not bad. It says go hard left. It says go hard right. No, what's up with that? I think that new chromatic abrasion that they put in doesn't work that well, because the outside edges of this are simulation, so it's all hexagon, but then it looks weird. Alright. My headset's dying too. So they changed it. Apparently you don't have to actually go through the rings. It keeps giving me credit even though I'm not there. Weird. There it is. Okay, and then we're gonna fly down. Oh, this is so much fun to fly this with the joystick. Oh yeah, that one. Straight up. Oh! Mistakes were made. That's the problem. You can't actually turn on the dime. There's a lot of sliding that goes around. So if I don't set it up correctly, I will die. Or you touch the rings, you die. So I noticed that. Running into the rings and dying on them is an instant crash. That's something I should probably write up in the bug council. Ah, awesome. Happy. I would love to see in the verse. It's one of those things that I like playing this game, and games like this really thrive with other people, especially, I mean, if it's going to crash all the time when it's in testing. It's fun to discover those with other people. Some of my best videos are where I'm with 3 and 4 people, and we're just having fun out there because these kind of games are really made for iterative play. Getting back in. I don't think that Star Marine. I don't think anybody. So let me get. Oh crap! That's fail. Fail times 2. Universe. Let's go in the hangar. They fixed a lot of the hangar stuff. Let's take a revel in York. Yeah, they fixed the lighting in here, which makes me hopeful that some of the other stuff is too. There'd be little hooks on the floor that allow me to put down ships and look at them. There we go. What do I have that's type 5 or 6? Probably nothing. Maybe that's why it's not letting me. Okay. But you can see this is a nice way to see yourself in a fully lit environment. See, that's my character right now. Doesn't let me pull out my gun, unfortunately. You can see that I have the 2 clips attached to me. And then on my leg, I have a meta pen down there in case I get hurt. Pistol. Pretty neat. Kind of see how they do that. Yeah. You'll be able to use a VR headset in the game. It's not something they're working on right now, but there's absolutely no way that you make a game like this and don't get VR compatible in the future. I think one of the reasons that they hadn't started working on it originally is just because it was just so poorly optimized that it wouldn't be a good experience in VR. But now that the performance is there, that's kind of possible. So, hey, whoa, hey, I'm back. I'm back in the. My ship is practically dead. Somehow, how did I get here? Okay, we're missing an entire engine pod on the right. And somehow I'm at Kovalex, but I'm here. So that's something. Okay. So about that, let's go ahead and take it and see if we can. This will be pretty cool. If I can actually get it back to the repair bay, we'll have done something today that I'm satisfied with. So let's zoom out. There is a isn't there a repair station? They change it. Or 2. I swear there's supposed to be like rest stops. I wonder if they changed the way that you repair your ships now. There used to be like gas stations essentially around here. I don't see any. Oh, we could do. I'd just go straight for her. So let's see if we can get this CR2. I've never gone there. See what that is. I don't know if I can make it there. It goes through the planet. Are my engines even on? I'll power to engine. Yeah, we can't go anywhere. Let me get out of my seat and come back. Fix it. Or maybe we're just too damaged to move. See that the sparks are flying. Ship is really screwed up. We go down here. Yeah. Panels are sparking. Sounds like part of the ship might be on fire, which is probably not good. In space, if something is on fire, that's definitely using your oxygen that you probably want to live. All right. Turn the engine off. All right. Yeah, I can't move. I think that this ship is totally screwed. So now we're gonna figure out how to do it. Let's scuttle the ship and go down with the ship. Options. Key bindings. Keyboard, mouse, joystick. Cockpit. Self-destruct. No, that would probably be the... Trying to find a good self-destruct button that I don't hit that much. Oh, auto land. Yeah, no, I think that would probably be a bad one to confuse as well. Okay, so all those toggle switches are probably out. Let's try this one. Unlock all doors. And self-destruct. How about this? Oh, geez. Is everything taken? Here we go. I wonder how close you can be to let's find out. Let's do something for science. How close can you be to a self-destructing ship before you yourself self? Let's see if I'm like above it, EVAing. It's gonna kill me too. So let's find out, shall we? Oh gosh, that was awesome! That was awesome! Man, that was cool. I'm a fan. All right. That was really awesome. Like I said, this should be a loading screen right now, but weirdly we're not getting that, so. We did something good for science today. So we found out that you could, if you're right next to the ship and it self-destructs, you will self-destruct as well. And the physics on the body were pretty good too. Last thing I want to do, people said you could get really close to Levski, or to Hurston, 400 meters. So I want, or maybe 400 kilometers. One of the two. Let's take something that we can get out and walk. We'll take the Valkyrie. We'll hope that it responds correctly. I swear, it's got to be something with my account, because I always spawn the Hammerhead without any of the things that you actually need to get into it. Other people say they don't have those issues. Anvil Valkyrie, it is. Still screwed. But if I can get in it, I don't care. But no, it just hurts me. Look at that. It stabbed me right in the eye. It was like, get away. Be gone. Alright, so I'm going to claim that. While we're doing that, we'll take a look at some of the weapons and armor available here. Because I really want to take that ship. That ship is a lot of fun. If I claim it, pay the expedited fee, it'll be here in 3 minutes. So we'll have that ship in 3 minutes. That's great. So now we can go over here and see if they added any clothing or anything in this build. Do they have any new very fine hats? This is the Captain Picard, of course, or the Captain Kirk, of course, right here, right on, and look quite dapper, very fine hat. This trench coat thing. Oh yeah, that's becoming of a well-dressed gentleman. I had to leave Earth and survive in space. Which ship would I use from this game? The absolute biggest ship in the game, because that would really suck. It's one of those things that if you're born on a space station, I feel that like the human condition is always to seek more, which is part of what has like driven us for years and years. Right? That's why we are what we are, because we try to we try to better ourselves. We've always been driven by that. You're born on a spaceship, though. That's all you know. So maybe you read stories about something and that makes you long for more, but that's your existence. That's kind of cool. Is this the new one? No, there's a new set of armor that was supposed to come with this update. It could be this one. That or some of these have had reworks, because I don't remember. Pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, so the human condition is always to want more. So if you were on a big ship like that, you'd probably be somewhat satiated. But at the same time, if you're somebody that lived on Earth and now you have this tiny ship to live in, I'd find that incredibly, incredibly depressing. So I don't know if I could personally deal with it. When you know what you've given up, it means so much more. Ballistic shotgun. Energy shotgun. So they stopped segregating weapons like that, which is nice to see. What is this? I don't know what this is, but I want it. Yeah. Must has it. Plasma assault rifle. Confirm. Okay. Now, what was it called? It was the Karna. I need Karma. Here we go. Plasma cell, 30 cap. From the purchase. Buy another one. Plasma rifle, guys. Yeah. That's a new weapon with the patch. Let's go ahead and attach that to my back and see how cool that looks. Putting the Karna on there. Switch out the Devastator battery. Put on the Karna Plaza cell. There we go. So cool. When I get in the ship, we'll be able to see it. And since we're making that big trek, I want to take one of the big ships, because that way we can get out and play around a little. Is it ready? Yes, it is. Retrieve it. Fingers crossed it's not bugged. AO2. Hey guys, so if you're just joining me, I was trying to buy ships in game, but apparently the ships aren't in yet, or at least I haven't figured it out. So I'm gonna have to check out some of the other things. I saw Board Gamer's video title today, and I was hoping it was something that we could do, but we are playing tonight with a huge group of people, so that stream will be about 8 o'clock Eastern time, and that should be fun because we're gonna do some racing and other things. But if the ships are in game to buy at that point, we'll definitely check them out. All right, so here it is. This one is actually not bugged. Yay. I mean, assuming I can open the door, which is always a big ask. Yeah, so recently I haven't been able to get in that way. If I come over here, it opens just fine. And it reminds a couple people of the Clone Wars, for sure, with the Trooper dropship. There we go. All right. Unfortunate that I had to do it like that, but that's fine. So that's what it looks like. It's a No, no, please don't crash. Oh, thank God. Okay, it's a drop ship, so it has room in here. There's turrets to swing out. There's automatic turrets on the wing. You have 10 soldiers on each side. You can have 20 of your best friends in here about to drop down and do some shit in the verse. That'll be really exciting. Up. No. Okay, these ladders have always been kind of wonky, so when they get a pass on them, I'm satisfied. All right. So up here we have a top turret, which you can enter. Pretty cool. It goes up to the top of the ship. Let's do that real quick. Show you that. So there is a top turret, a bottom turret, 2 turrets on the wings, and then 2 gun slots from the openings there. Plus the front person gets one too. You can see that. See how that works. It's actually pretty fun. And they've done a lot better job with it now. Like, you can use the joystick pretty happily to aim. You know, it's got both precision as well as fast movement. And here you can see the ship from the inside. So this is the I want to say this is the Aegis, but it's probably not. I think this is the anvil. Anvil. Definitely an anvil shape once I looked at it. Especially with the struts. Alright, very cool ship. Reminds me a little bit of the alien drop ship, but really, really awesome. You can see me here in the turret, so as I spin around. Alright, go ahead and exit the turret, power off. Exit. Okay. Cool thing is it's a Squadron 42 asset, which means it's going to be, you know, as bug-free as possible, faster than the other ships because it's a priority ship for them for the single-player game. All right, here's the cockpit of the Anvil Valkyrie. It's kind of reminds me of a one of those motorized wheelchairs a little bit, but it does look cool. And here's the other thing too. This is really well designed. Check this out. So we've got 5 screens here, and they're all within, you know, my field of view essentially. Power them on. So, sorry, there's 6 screens here. So 4 of the 6 are in my field of view. And then the other ones I just barely have to turn to see. I really like that concept, how that was done. Okay. All right, so we've taken off. And now we can switch over to landing gear up mode, and you can see that engine switch positions for flight mode. And this is all getting screwed up because I didn't get into look mode before I did that, so it's following my actual ship actions right now. There we go. All right. So we're going to make a jump to Hurston because people were saying you could get pretty damn close to the planet. So we're going to go all the way across. It's going to take about 8 minutes or so. Oh, hey, we have enough fuel to get there. This ship can, look at this, current fuel 10,000, it only takes 7,000. We won't be out of fuel when we get there, so we can come over here too and explore whatever the hell these are. Oh, that's exciting. All right. Yeah, that's the good news about having a big ass ship like this. Go ahead and spool this up. Big ship, it's a big drive. The cool part is when I'm in Quantum, I'll be able to get out of my seat here. We can go back through and play with the ship a little bit. Come on. Oh, it's not letting me. Maybe they finally disabled that. Thinking that they did. But could be wrong. There we go. Try to go there. Come on, baby. Yeah, they're not letting us jump there anymore. Probably smart. If we can get over here. I will circumvent your controls. It's still red to me. I'm thinking, is there no-go sign? But we'll see. I think it was red before in the last stream when we made. Yeah, it's not. Damn it, it's not working. Okay, so that's good that they did that. Let's go out here to Crusader. These are all Lagrange points, I bet. For some reason, it's not letting me jump anywhere. I wonder if there's a problem with this ship. Okay. Last thing, we're gonna try some close jumps. So let's go to Crusader L2. I've never been. Okay, this one will work. Yeah, so they're restricting us to this part of the system, which is cool. All right, here we go. This is still 1.9 million kilometers away, so this is actually pretty far. I mean, in the scale of things, I think it's technically further than Delamar. And that's kind of just to show you the progress that we're making. I don't know what's over here either. Be interesting. So if you're interested in the concept of Lagrange points, they're actually points in space in the orbit between a star and a planet that never changes. So what that means is, like, as it rotates around the system, the orientation between the planet and the planet and that place is fixed orbit. Pretty cool. All right. So here we are. So it looks like there's some asteroids here. I bet this is probably where they're going to put the space stations that we're going to get. The new, you know, like those stations that we can land and refuel on and stuff. I don't see anything on my scanners. Go third person for this. Let's see if I can fix it so that it's actually flyable. There we go. Flyable third person. Yeah, so there's nothing here now, but I'm willing to bet that. Oh wait, is that something right in front of me? That looks very promising. What is that? Aha! Guys, we found a station. Go check this out. We're discovering new things at 4 in the morning. Fantastic. All right, we found our first gas station. That is cool. Check that out. Oh, and I was running out of things to do on this. Now we got fun things to explore on the stream tonight. Check this out. So Big Benny's, store all, etc. I probably need to request a landing pad. Go ahead and do that. Let's see. Huh? That. When are they signed? I can't really tell. Put out my landing. Okay, there it is. So that's where they want me to land. Now, there's a cool thing called auto land that you can do here. So if you're afraid, and you guys have seen me land, I can do it. But if you're afraid of damaging it, let's say this thing is full of like super amounts of cargo that if you screwed it up, you'd be losing a lot. If you hold down the N key, it will actually auto land it for you. See how that works. Alright, so once you land and the landing is complete, the first thing you want to do is turn off your engine. That way that if you accidentally bump the stick or something, you're not gonna fly off into space. I like to leave the power on in the ship though, because that leaves all the lights. So I just turn off the engines, leave the power on. That also leads up the shields. For right now, there's no disadvantage to that though. That may change with power consumption and things in the verse. Yeah, Michael, when I went there, there was nothing in that hangar. So unless there's a terminal or something, the Teaches was completely empty for me. Here we are. Look at this. This is brand new. First time we've seen this. First time I've seen it. Rest and relax. I do hope that not only do they have the airlocks, but they also have force fields. I wonder if this is an example of a force field airlock. I mean, it makes sense to have something physical behind it, but can we not get in now? Is that the thing? If we Does anyone know if you can actually go into these, or if they're still just go? Here we go. Call elevator. Bad. I don't know if I'm actually doing it. The elevators have been kind of wonky. I can't hear it. There we go. Elevator. Let's go to the lobby. Oh yeah. Can we take out our gun here? No. I even have my gun. Oh, it's there. It's not allowed to use it. Not pad 4, damn it, give me the lobby. There we go. Okay, we're at the lobby. Well, this is kind of cool. So this is their first pass on a procedurally generated rest stop. Touch screen to change clothes. This is a relic from the past. So you used to have to go up to something and open it to switch you from flight gear to clothes, but that's not the case anymore. All right, so just remember, we were at hangar landing pad 4. But there's also hangars here. We can probably call ships here, which is pretty cool. All right, rest and relax and enjoy your stay. Yeah, I like it. This is nice. So finally, freaking finally, we have something that doesn't look dirty and it doesn't look like somebody shit in the corner, and it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, all of the other things that we've had up until now have been very dystopian futures, and they've been dank and dark and scary. And finally, I'm seeing a little bit of technology. I freaking love this. Look at this, the Platinum Bay. What is that? Ah, oh, this is my kind of place, guys. Look at this. You're all dressed well. You know, you're well-to-do. You understand what I need. Yes. The Genesis Starliner. Real excited about that ship. Wow, the screens change. Look at that. That's awesome. I thought I was staring at a poster and then it moved. You got me. You got me, Platinum Bay. I found my people. Get out of the way. Trading and shipping console. So what could we actually trade here? Alright, this is bad. I think I might be stuck. Maybe. No! I just got here. I just found freedom and you're gonna take it away from me. Oh, absolutely I have. Doesn't say it's not responding, but I think that that NPC there has pushed me to the point that I'm stuck and I can't interact with anything. Let's see if this still works. It does. Pressing all the buttons and I'm hoping would do something. Alright, so I'm clearly in the game. I just think that the positioning I'm in is the problem. Alright, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed I get to spawn here. Although it probably won't even let me kill myself right now, will it? Alright, we'll come back. We'll come right back. I must have more of that in my life. I wish I could. I don't think I can use my thing there. Hopefully it takes me back, but I don't know if it will. And I wanted to go to bed soon, and now I'm all giddy and excited. Yeah, so that's definitely something that we're going to explore tonight with the guys. That'll be so much fun. I had no idea that those were in. My bad there. We'll see. If I don't load in very soon, I'll have to restart the game. Probably in a loop. What is the best ship in game? That's completely and totally subjective. It depends on what you want to do. Everybody wants the big ships, but you're going to need actual people to run them. You can rent NPCs, and they'll talk about like being able to get NPC crews to do your work, but I always think that you know, a human group that is well connected will always be better. And I think it's intended to be too. They want you to play with others, but they want to at least give you an avenue to fly your big ships if you can. And that's kind of cool. All right, yeah, I'm gonna kill. Here. Name again. Love it. And this is fun. So we can have whole like, I don't know how long have I been streaming? 103 minutes ago. So we can have like an hour and a half of bugs and frustration. And then I find that little thing that just like totally reinvigorates me because I'm like, this is what I want to do. Awesome. Here it is, kind of. Okay. Right in. Anton. See how that goes. Oh, we're doing this. All right. I've had good results when I was on this screen loading in. That's a good sign. And we're back. Far away from our goal, but at least we know where we want to be. I also know where I can get really cool looking shots now. Coming out of that hangar. I had seen one of Morphologist's videos and I wondered where the hell that was. Now I know. Let's take a Super Hornet. Show you guys this. This is one of the higher end combat ships. It's a two-person ship that has a turret. The Anvil Hurricane is also in the same class, I believe, now as a heavy fighter with a two-person system where you have a gunner and a turreter. Yeah, they might have, Michael. I was excited because that's why I was buying ships in game, because I had seen Board Gamers thing and I wanted to go look at it. So this is the Anvil Super Hornet. It's a little bit different than the regular Hornet that we were looking at. One, you can see it's painted a different color. Looks like a F-14 Tomcat, which is what I always think of when I see it. It's got much different weapons on the front, and it's got an extended cockpit, so you can get into the co-pilot, etc. So we can use the pilot ladder here. We could also get into the co-pilot seat. So there's 2 seats here, and here it diverges. We'll get in the pilot seat for now. So there's a remote turret that we can do. I don't remember that being part of the design. Here we go. Flight ready, power on. Don't pull the eject. All right, let's take it up. Kind of see a good bit of it. Very good looking ship. Now you can see that there's 2 people in there. I think maybe the original F-18s like that too. I know the F-14s were. I'm not 100% on that, so you guys will definitely, military guys will correct me pretty fast. Same as the other one, when you retract the gear up into the wings and we're ready to fly. We've got missiles that extend out on the side there that drop down whenever we're in a flyable state. We have the guns on the front, and that turret up there is remotely controlled by second seat, or I guess the pilot says that you can remote turret. That's pretty neat. Let's get back out there. Hell yeah. Now that I know the secrets. Set the route. Alright, we can make it there with fuel to spare. Be great. Lock our gimbals. Bye. Here we go. Crusader L2. Pull that. Bring the systems online. Right? And quantum. We're on our way. Weapons platform deploy. I gotta blow my nose. Hang on. Alright. That just looks awesome. I do like the ship. It's very clean looking. Very 1970s aircraft. I believe you will be able to put colorization and skins on the game. That'll be kind of fun. I would like to have complete control, but of course that'll be one of the things that they use to make money, probably. They've said they won't sell ships for money once the game is out. Wish I could find that place easier. Last time I just happened to see it, but I don't know where it is. Somewhere around. There it is. I'm going towards it. This is a pretty cool ship. So you can see this is a big upgrade over the standard. Oh god, we're coming in pretty fast. Got no atmosphere to... Oh, I'm gonna black out. Don't black out. Yeah, we've got no atmosphere to burn speed off of, so I just have to be careful. Alright. Where can I land my ship? I would love to go into one of these bays. See if they'll let me put it inside. Phrasing. Huh? Roger. There it is. Oh, where the hell are they sending me? That one's red. That one's red. Is there another landing bay on the other side, maybe? Suppose there could be. Yep. Now we know. I'm gonna do this one manual. See. my lead skills. Not what I was going for, but on. Okay. That's fine because I don't have my rear thrusters on right now, so that's really quite literally the only way I can back up. There we go. Take us down. Perfect. Like I've done this before. Yep. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, the spirits? Alright, we made it! Awesome. Now your big ships will be in these huge hangars, and I can't wait to use one. All the elevators. We're going to call it once this time. There we go. Hey, it does work. Lobby. Oh, stay out of the geometry. We're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. What did we learn? NPCs can't be trusted. Look at that. Got Siamese twins over here. I have to say that I'm really impressed that they passed flight school like that. Can you imagine? Alright. First of all, the NPCs are wonky. So here's where we were. Here's where I'm not going to touch. As long as that guy's there, it's yours, bro. Alright. Over here, we can see that got a lot of players here. Eventually all of these guys will be on this assumption, and they'll be doing things. And they'll have their own schedules, and they'll have things that they do at certain times. It's kind of cool. Okay, so here we have an observation bay. Watch the traffic come and go. So that's kind of neat. So even this little place out in the middle of nowhere has a bunch of players on it. You can see how the station is put together. There's panels there. This will be the same thing that you'll be doing on your ship, actually. You need to be making repairs because things will break down as you use them. Pretty neat. What else do we have down here? We have the admin. Let's check out the admin section of the station. All right. Now this is what I'm talking about. Uh-oh. Hi. Are you set up to speak, sir? Looking around. No, he doesn't understand me. Galactic Basic. You speak Cybisti. Alright, so that Hornet that we have can actually carry some cargo, apparently. Or no, let's see, what can we do? The 600i can carry cargo, the RSI installation. What do they have for us? They just have waste. They want to sell us their crap. Alright. I'm not going to buy any waste. Hopefully at some point they'll get more shit to sell us. This looks awesome though, finally! You puke everywhere. Alright, so up here we have some shops. You can this guy, he thinks death is bullshit. Okay. Can't argue with him there. Oh, they have this is a new hat. I haven't seen this before. I would consider that a very fine hat. Yes. That's a nice jacket. I would like that, sir. I would like that very much. You can see they have a couple different selections here. Every place that you go to in the verse will have different things. Kind of cool. And then they have a console here where you can pick up a lot of stuff maybe not showing. And oh for fuck's sake. So it's the consoles that are bugged. Okay. But that's good, because we have more to explore here next time, because I'm not... It's 4:20 in the morning. So, time for me to go to bed for a couple hours before work. Not even. I won't even get 2 hours of sleep. Okay. So if you enjoyed the stream, hit the thumbs up. I really had fun with this. We're streaming tonight at 8 o'clock. Star Citizen multiplayer extravaganza. We're going to do racing. We're going to have fun. We're just going to take the big ships and we're going to go out and dick around. It's going to be a fantastic time. So I hope that you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. My name is Captain Katarn, and I will see you in the verse. You rock. Do the